scariest thing in the 99 Nights forest isn't the wolves or the cold. Stop. Help her escape the wolf. Subscribe and like to do so. The scariest thing is when you forget why you cry. Irina has forgotten. Only tears remain, freezing on her cheeks like small, sharp monuments to her madness. Who is she? Irina, a bride who fled her native village under the cover of the coldest night. She wears only a thin wedding dress and a shawl, clutched tightly to her white knuckles. There's no sparkle in her eyes, only a reflection of the forest's eternal shadow. Where is she? In the 99 Nights forest. It's a place where time flows differently, and the trees remember every sorrow shed. Here, darkness isn't just the absence of light, but a tangible, cold essence. They say that if you spend 99 nights here, you'll either find eternal peace or lose your soul forever. Why is she here? Fear and promise. She was being married to a cruel elder, but she loved another, a young hunter who disappeared in this forest. She fled to avoid becoming his wife, but also to find her beloved. Before leaving, he said, "Wait for me in the shadow of the 99, and I will return for you." What night is it now? 78. Her dress is tattered and covered in dirt, like the skin of a dead man. She hasn't eaten or slept properly in a long time. Each night leaves its mark on her. On the 70th, she lost her voice. On the 75th, she stopped feeling the cold. She only walks, repeating her lover's name with soundless lips. What does she see? She sees his ghost. He calls to her, standing in the moonlit clearings, his arms outstretched. But every time she runs to him, he dissolves into the fog, leaving behind only the scent of rotten leaves and hopelessness. This is either a true vision or an elaborate trap of her dying mind. What does she find on the 99th night? She finds him, not a ghost, but what remains of him, a rotted cloak pinned to a tree with an old rusty axe. Nearby, carved into the bark, are the words "For Givnes." The axe isn't his. It belongs to the one who found it first. What happens to Irina? She falls to her knees, hugging the cloak, and lets out a scream that only the forest hears, but not herself. Her tears, the first in many nights, freeze on her face, turning into small, sharp pieces of ice. 99 nights are over. She hasn't found peace, but her soul isn't lost. It simply remains. How does it end? At dawn, she rises, takes an axe, and puts the scraps of her cloak on her wedding dress. Now she is an integral part of the forest of 99 nights. She becomes a shadow wandering among the trees, forever searching for the one who carved this forgive, to ask them, why? And everyone who wanders into this forest will see her silhouette. A girl in dirty white and with an axe, whose face is distorted by eternal, silent grief.